Lila lived in a small village. It was nestled between hills with a river flowing nearby. The village had a special place, a meadow with a willow tree. This tree was very old, and people called it the Whispering Willow. They said it could share secrets. Lila was a curious girl. She loved to explore and had heard stories about the tree. People said it whispered and told stories of the past. Lila didn't believe it. She thought it was just a tree. One day, while Lila was playing, she wandered near the willow. The wind was blowing and the leaves rustled. It sounded like whispers. Lila stopped to listen. What was that? She wondered. Lila went closer and put her ear to the tree. She waited. Suddenly Lila heard something. It was a voice. It was soft and gentle and seemed to come from the tree. "Welcome, Lila," the voice said. Lila was surprised. The tree was talking to her. "Who's there?" she asked. "How do you know my name?" "I am the Whispering Willow," the voice replied. "I know many things. I know you seek adventure." Lila felt a thrill of excitement. Could the stories be true? Was this tree really magical? What kind of adventure? Lila asked. She was curious. The tree sounded mysterious. The Whispering Willow sighed. It sounded like the wind. It began to tell a story. The willow spoke of a hidden treasure. It was said to be buried long ago and promised prosperity. It could bring happiness to the village. Lila listened intently, captivated by the story. The treasure sounded amazing. "But the treasure is well guarded," the willow warned. "It is hidden in a distant land. Many have searched for it, but few have returned." Lila felt a surge of determination. She wouldn't let danger stop her. She would find the treasure and help her village. "Tell me how to find it," Lila pleaded. "I'm not afraid." The Whispering Willow gave Lila instructions. It described a path through the mountains and warned of challenges and trials. "Be brave, Lila," the willow said. "Your heart is pure. Your spirit is strong. You have the strength to succeed." The next morning, Lila packed a bag. She kissed her parents goodbye and set off towards the mountains, determined to find the treasure. The journey was long and tiring. Lila climbed steep hills, crossed rushing rivers, and slept under the stars. She never gave up. One day Lila reached a narrow pass. It was the only way through the mountains. Two towering statues stood guard. The statues were fearsome. They were carved from stone. One was a powerful lion, the other a giant eagle. They seemed to watch Lila's every move. As Lila approached, the statues came to life. They roared and screeched. They blocked her path. "Who dares to enter this sacred ground?" the lion boomed. His voice shook the ground. Lila stood her ground. She knew she had to pass this test. "My name is Lila," she said bravely. "I seek the hidden treasure. I want to help my village." The eagle swooped down. His sharp eyes seemed to look into Lila's soul. "The treasure is not for the greedy or the selfish," the eagle shrieked. "Only those with a pure heart may pass." The guardians tested Lila's courage. They challenged her strength and her kindness. Lila faced each test with bravery and honesty. She proved her worthiness. Finally, the guardians stepped aside. They revealed a hidden cave behind them. "The path to the treasure lies within," the lion rumbled. "But be warned, the cave holds many secrets. Only those who listen closely will find their way." Lila entered the cave. It was dark and mysterious. The air was thick with whispers. Lila strained to hear. The whispers echoed through the cave. They told stories of the past. They spoke of the true treasure. Lila realized something important. The real treasure wasn't gold or jewels. It wasn't something you could hold in your hand. It was something much greater. The true treasure was the wisdom of the past. It was the courage to face challenges. It was the kindness to help others. Lila emerged from the cave. She understood now. The journey itself had been the real treasure. Lila returned to her village. She wasn't carrying gold or jewels, but she brought something even more valuable. She shared the stories of her journey. She told everyone about the guardians. She spoke of the true treasure she had found. The villagers listened intently. They were inspired by Lila's courage. They were touched by her wisdom. The village began to change. People started working together. They helped each other. They remembered the lessons Lila learned. The village prospered. It wasn't because of gold or riches, it was because of the spirit of unity and kindness. Lila's adventure became a legend. It was passed down through generations. It reminded everyone of the true meaning of treasure. And the Whispering Willow? It continued to stand in the meadow. It whispered its stories to all who would listen. It shared the legacy of Lila and her incredible journey.